The scene depicts Earth in its initial state, devoid of any vegetation. This barren landscape represents the conditions before plant life emerged. The emptiness emphasizes the planet's undeveloped ecosystem. Light begins to appear, symbolizing the transition to day 3. This illumination signifies the dawn of a new phase in Earth's development. The emergence of light hints at the forthcoming changes and the potential for life. The waters recede, revealing previously submerged land. This marks the separation of land and water. The emergence of dry land creates a new environment. This environment is now ready to support plant life. The introduction of plant life follows the formation of land. Genesis 1:11 contains God's command for the earth to produce vegetation. This includes grass and herbs that yield seeds. The command also extends to fruit trees bearing fruit. Each plant is to reproduce after his kind, ensuring genetic consistency. The seeds within the plants facilitate this self-replication process on the earth. Germination is the process by which a plant emerges from a seed and begins to grow. This process is initiated when the seed absorbs water from its environment. The water activates enzymes within the seed, triggering metabolic activity. The seed then begins to sprout, sending out roots and shoots. This marks the beginning of the plant's life cycle from a microscopic perspective. Time-lapse footage visually compresses the process of grass sprouting. The footage demonstrates the rapid growth and spread of grass across a landscape. This showcases the development of green plants from initial sprouts. The accelerated view highlights the dynamics of plant propagation. The time-lapse provides a concise representation of vegetation establishment. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants convert light energy into chemical energy. This process primarily occurs within the green parts of plants, such as leaves and grass. Sunlight is absorbed by chlorophyll, a pigment that gives plants their green color. The absorbed light energy drives the conversion of carbon dioxide and water into glucose, a sugar, and oxygen. Meadows are characterized by a dominance of grasses and herbaceous plants. These areas typically receive sufficient rainfall to support lush vegetation. The green grass indicates active growth and photosynthetic activity. Meadows can serve as habitats for diverse plant and animal species. The abundance of vegetation contributes to the overall health of the ecosystem. Meadows play a vital role in carbon sequestration and soil conservation. Seed formation is a crucial process in the reproduction of many plants. The focus is on plants categorized as herb-yielding seed. This category emphasizes plants where seeds are a primary product. The process involves pollination and fertilization, leading to embryo development. Mature seeds ensure the continuation and propagation of plant species. A seed contains the plant embryo, the undeveloped plant. The embryo is protected by several layers. These protective layers shield the embryo from damage. The seed structure ensures the embryo's survival. This protection allows for successful germination when conditions are favorable. Seed dispersal is the process by which seeds are moved away from the parent plant. This process is crucial for plant survival and propagation. Wind dispersal involves lightweight seeds carried by air currents to new locations. Water dispersal relies on seeds floating in rivers, oceans, or rain runoff. Animal dispersal occurs when seeds attach to fur or are consumed and later excreted. These diverse methods ensure plants can colonize new habitats and avoid competition. Grain fields, such as wheat or barley, represent a vital source of sustenance. These fields exemplify the category of herb-yielding seed. Grains are cultivated for their edible seeds, which are a staple food in many diets. They provide essential carbohydrates, proteins, and other nutrients. The vastness of grain fields underscores their significant role in global food security. Fruit tree budding marks the initial stage of fruit production. This process signifies the start of a plant's reproductive cycle. Budding is essential for the development of fruits containing seeds. The close-up reveals the intricate structures involved in fruit formation. It represents the fruit tree, yielding fruit with seed in it category. This stage is crucial for the continuation of plant species through seed dispersal. Time-lapse photography captures the extended process of fruit development. The process begins with the initial blossom stage on various trees. Over time, these blossoms undergo transformation. The transformation leads to the formation of immature fruit. The fruit gradually grows in size and changes in color. Finally, the fruit reaches full ripeness, ready for consumption. Fruits are botanical structures that contain seeds. The primary function of a fruit is to protect the seeds during development. Fruits also facilitate seed dispersal away from the parent plant. The seed within the fruit is essential for plant reproduction and continuation of the species. The term fruit tree encompasses a wide variety of plant species. These trees are cultivated specifically for the fruits they produce. Fruits exhibit significant diversity in size, shape, color, and taste. This diversity reflects the wide range of fruit tree species grown worldwide. A flourishing orchard represents a specific category of vegetation. This category is characterized by cultivated fruit-bearing trees. The orchard showcases the successful growth and abundance of these trees. Each tree contributes to the overall beauty and productivity of the orchard. The scene emphasizes the role of orchards in providing fruit. Orchards exemplify a managed and fruitful ecosystem. The plant reproduction cycle is a continuous process. It begins with a seed. The seed germinates and grows into a mature plant. The mature plant produces new seeds. These seeds are then dispersed. The cycle repeats itself, ensuring the continuation of the plant species. DNA replication is the fundamental process of duplicating the genome in plant cells. This process ensures the accurate transmission of genetic information to daughter cells during cell division. DNA replication underlies the principle of according to its kind by maintaining species-specific traits. The replication process involves unwinding the DNA double helix and synthesizing new complementary strands. Enzymes like DNA polymerase play a crucial role in accurately assembling the new DNA strands. Plant variation refers to the differences observed within the same species. These variations can manifest in traits like size, color, and leaf shape. The split screen visually compares different varieties of a single plant species. This comparison highlights the range of characteristics within the same kind. Such diversity can arise from genetic mutations or environmental influences. Understanding plant variation is crucial in fields like agriculture and conservation. Plants reproduce according to its kind, ensuring the continuation of their specific species. This principle highlights the inherent order in nature's reproductive processes. Each plant type generates offspring that share its defining characteristics. This method maintains the stability and consistency of plant species over generations. The phrase "according to its kind" underscores the predictable nature of plant inheritance. Seed germination is the process by which a dormant seed begins to sprout and grow. The process starts with the absorption of water, which activates enzymes within the seed. Roots emerge first, growing downwards to anchor the plant and absorb nutrients. Shoots then grow upwards, seeking sunlight for photosynthesis. The root system of a plant is essential for its survival and growth. It functions primarily to absorb water from the surrounding soil. Roots also absorb essential nutrients dissolved in the water. The intricate network of roots anchors the plant, providing stability. Time-lapse photography compresses extended periods into short viewing times. This technique visually demonstrates the stages of plant development. The footage captures the transition from seedling to mature plant form. The rapid growth is made visible through accelerated playback. Plants absorb essential nutrients from the soil through their root systems. This absorption is crucial for plant growth, development, and overall health. The process involves the uptake of minerals and water from the soil solution. Root hairs, tiny extensions of root cells, increase the surface area for absorption. Nutrients are then transported throughout the plant to support various physiological functions. Plant cells are eukaryotic cells found in green plants, characterized by several unique structures. Chloroplasts are organelles responsible for photosynthesis, converting light energy into chemical energy. The cell wall is a rigid outer layer that provides support and protection to the cell. Other key components include the nucleus, vacuoles, and other organelles essential for cell function. Plants possess inherent reproductive capabilities. This reproductive power is naturally integrated into their biological structure. The seed serves as the vessel for carrying life to the subsequent generation. The seed encapsulates the genetic material and resources necessary for new plant development. Seed collection involves gathering seeds from plants for various purposes. These purposes include propagation, conservation, and research. Seed collection occurs through both natural dispersal mechanisms and human intervention. Natural methods involve seeds scattering via wind, water, or animals. Human-assisted collection includes hand-picking, harvesting, and threshing. Different species require specific collection techniques to ensure seed viability. A thriving ecosystem is a complex community of interacting organisms. Plants play a crucial role by providing food through photosynthesis. They also create habitats, offering shelter and breeding grounds for animals. This interdependence supports a diverse range of species. The balance between these elements is essential for the ecosystem's health and sustainability. A food chain is a linear sequence of organisms. It shows the transfer of energy and nutrients from one organism to another. Plants form the base of most food chains. Plants are primary producers, converting sunlight into energy. This energy then flows to organisms that consume the plants. Vegetation emerges prior to the appearance of animals and humans in an ecosystem. Plants establish themselves first, creating a foundation for subsequent life forms. Vegetation provides an essential food source for herbivores and omnivores. It also creates habitats and shelter necessary for the survival of various species. The scene depicts animals directly consuming plants. This illustrates a fundamental ecological relationship. Plants serve as a primary food source for many animal species. This interaction forms the base of numerous food chains. Herbivores obtain essential nutrients and energy from vegetation. This highlights the vital link between plant life and animal survival. A harmonious ecosystem is characterized by the balanced interaction of living organisms and their environment. Plants and animals coexist, each playing a role in the ecosystem's function. This coexistence leads to thriving populations and biodiversity. Resources are utilized efficiently, minimizing waste and maximizing productivity. The stability of the ecosystem allows for long-term sustainability. External factors can influence the ecosystem, but its resilience helps maintain equilibrium. God is presented as the ultimate source of provision. The earth is filled with abundant resources as a result of God's generosity. These food sources are self-renewing. This ensures continuous sustenance for all creation. Crop harvesting is the process of gathering mature crops from the fields. This process represents the culmination of months of growth and cultivation. The harvested crops provide a substantial amount of food resources. Efficient harvesting techniques are crucial for maximizing food production and minimizing waste. The fruit basket is a visual symbol often used to represent God's provision. It signifies abundance and the blessings of nature. Ripe fruits in the basket suggest readiness and fulfillment. The variety of fruits can represent the diversity of God's gifts. The basket itself symbolizes containment and safekeeping of these blessings. The natural world exhibits order and structure. This order is evident in the distinct kinds of organisms. Seed-bearing systems demonstrate complex functionality. These features suggest intentional design. The alternative is that these systems arose by chance. Plant classification organizes the plant kingdom into structured groups. This system categorizes plants based on shared characteristics and evolutionary relationships. Families represent a broad grouping of plants with similar traits. Within families, plants are further divided into genera and species. This hierarchical structure provides a framework for understanding plant diversity. The genetic code of a plant contains the complete set of instructions for its development. This code is encoded in the plant's DNA, organized into genes. Each gene provides the blueprint for a specific protein or RNA molecule. These molecules carry out various functions within the plant. The genetic code dictates traits such as size, shape, and color. The complexity and precision of this code are essential for plant survival. Creation is a dynamic process, not a static event. God initiates a world designed for continuous development. This development includes ongoing multiplication and expansion. The universe is therefore in a perpetual state of becoming. Time-lapse footage compresses years of forest development into a short period. This technique reveals the gradual but continuous growth of trees and vegetation. The footage demonstrates the dynamic nature of plant life over extended durations. It visually represents ecological succession and forest maturation. The accelerated view highlights the ongoing evolution of the plant world. Plant evolution is a continuous process of adaptation and change. This process occurs over extended periods, driven by environmental pressures. Plants evolve to better survive and reproduce in their habitats. Evolution results in a diverse array of plant species with unique characteristics. Genesis 1:11 describes God's creation of a system. This system is characterized as living, indicating ongoing processes. The system is also fruitful, implying productivity and reproduction. Orderliness is another key attribute of this divinely established system. The purpose of this system is to sustain God's world. The earth is visually striking from space, showcasing its vastness. The planet's beauty is highlighted by its diverse ecosystems and natural features. Plant life plays a crucial role in sustaining the Earth's environment. This emphasizes the importance of preserving biodiversity for the planet's health. Dew on grass is a visual representation of freshness. It symbolizes the renewal of life. The close-up shot emphasizes the delicate nature of dew droplets. Each droplet reflects the surrounding environment. The presence of dew often signifies the beginning of a new day. It also highlights the beauty found in simple, natural elements. Plants have been a recurring subject in art throughout history. Their depiction highlights both their aesthetic beauty and symbolic importance. Various artistic styles and movements have interpreted plants in unique ways. These representations reflect cultural values and the relationship between humans and nature. Vegetation often symbolizes growth, renewal, and the cyclical nature of life. The flourishing of plant life can represent spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Seeds sprouting and growing into mature plants mirror the development of inner potential. The abundance of vegetation can be seen as a sign of divine provision and blessings. Plants provide essential ecosystem services that support life. One crucial service is oxygen production through photosynthesis. Plants also perform carbon sequestration, removing CO2 from the atmosphere. These services are vital for maintaining environmental balance and human well-being. The animation illustrates the carbon cycle, a fundamental process on Earth. A key aspect of the carbon cycle is the exchange of carbon dioxide between the atmosphere and plants. Plants play a vital role by absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This absorption occurs through photosynthesis, where carbon dioxide is converted into organic compounds. Therefore, plants act as a significant carbon sink, reducing atmospheric carbon dioxide levels. Order in creation implies a structured system, not random chaos. Boundaries define the limits and scope within which creation occurs. Continuity ensures a logical and coherent progression. These elements highlight a deliberate and organized process. The scene depicts a thriving Earth, abundant with plant life. It showcases a diverse ecosystem, indicating ecological balance and health. This flourishing environment is presented as evidence of divine creation. The scene emphasizes the provision and creative power that sustains life on Earth.